What follows light and shadow is silence. That silence breaks. I am summoning you as a new age begins. I see sapient life turn to each other. They remember how to look to the stars. They remember curiosity. They remember how to thrive. But they have forgotten. They forgot we were here long before the Traveler. That they need us. But they are fated to remember. I will remind them. I'm sure you will. But not through me. Find someone else. My will is my own.
I think it's safe to say this is what's disrupting our beacons. I've seen primitive trains like this in old ruins. Never liked the look of them. These readings have a bearing. Gravimetric distortions leading out past orbit. Like footprints. Like a trail we're meant to follow. Guardian, I'm sending coordinates your way. It appears we have an invitation.
Like I know that voice.
Guardian, welcome to Kepler, as the Vanguard Archive calls it. The gravimetric distortions we tracked from the EDZ are tangled in an excess of dark matter. In our records, this planetoid was confirmed to be unoccupied and inert. But these readings indicate a singularity. Something's keeping this planetoid stable and our matter intact, but... Guardian, there's a black hole here on Kepler. This is dangerous. If at any point this singularity destabilizes, it could swallow us and take the entire Sol system with it. We need to find whoever sent our invitation. They need our help.
I knew the power level was gonna. Yeah, I knew the power level thing was changing. Just man. Okay. Beautiful.
Guardian, I can see you've got Elixni hostiles incoming. I'm picking up what I think is a distress signal. I've been able to isolate a radio signal through the telemetry. It had some primitive decryption on it. Should only take me a moment.
Yeah, that sounds like Sloane's voice actors.
Watch your head. I've never seen Elixni move like this. Mind their vertical, Guardian.
Oh, okay. Behind me. More?
Mayday! Lodi transmitting. Strange matter detected. Singularity opening your local HI and NHI population.
I can't tell when this Mayday was sent. Whoever made it understands the danger this place is in. But this signal's too weak to have reached us on Earth. This isn't our invitation.
Okay. There's a meter down there by the heavy ammo. Where are you? Oh, we get fallen in this new raid. These new fighting styles are kind of dope. Okay. I call that over here.
A singularity, a distress call, and now another ancient train. But how do they all connect? More importantly, how can we help? The status of the singularity will worsen with time. We can't do anything about that right this moment. But discovering a locking mechanism this complex and a radio transmission that sounds human, means we could be on the precipice of encountering another pocket of civilization. By my triage, the most effective thing we can do right now is find the source of the distress signal.
Okay.
The trail we're following leads past the train, then scatters. We'll need to get through to find who called for help. The mechanism here appears to be missing some pieces. I've tracked materials nearby that closely match the frequency of the device. Find them, Guard.
Of course. Of course. Okay. Hold on a second here. Let me fuck around with this real quick.
Lodi transmitting. Status Moonsick. Adrift. Odysseus protocol active.
Odysseus Protocol. We've heard that before. Wait, there's a backlog. Keep moving, Guardian.
Okay.
I'm going to see if these transmissions can give us any more information.
Okay. Is that doesn't change anything. Okay. Yeah, I just wanted to see if this was gonna change anything at all. Nope. Is that louder? I can't really tell, honestly. So, yeah, we'll just leave it on this. It's fine. Alright. This way we go. And through here. Door opening. Okay. Which way? This way. Okay.
Dark matter spike in your vicinity. Could be one of the gravimetric distortions Drifter was talking about. Guardian, you all right?
Yeah, I'm good. 7. Start 9 invitations. Will is done and trust. What was that?
Your vitals stabilized. Must be a fluke.
Okay.
Well, this sure is new. All your vitals appear to be in order, but your molecules are moving unbelievably fast.
Guardian, this energy pattern is distinct from your expected paracausal signature. It matches the dark matter readings from when we landed. It appears you've managed to somehow fuse with dark matter.
Where am I supposed to go then? No. else am I supposed to go? This brings me through here. Where's the exit? Yeah. Okay. Bro, I was jumping on top of that thing this whole fucking time. What the fuck? Okay. Okay. Next, spark matter. Use the fire surge not to throw targets your attack with a nearby pylon. Copy. In tight spaces. Okay. Okay. Ooh, man, almost jumped off the ledge there. That was almost- Whoops. Okay. Well, the shanks are still shanks, which is weird. Okay. House of Exile. Why is it the House of Exile instead of like a new house we've never seen before? Definitely like that. There you go. Where are you? Alright. Clear it. Oh, can't go through there. Not through here. How do I get in there? Okay. How in the fuck do I get in there? Okay. It's in there somewhere. Gotta figure out how to get in here. It sure has something to do with the matter spark, right? Okay. So how? Where is the entrance? Oh, not that way. Hello. There we go. There it is. Figure out right inside. Okay. There we go.
invite us to a black hole. It seems whoever sent our invitation values consistency and catastrophic interference.
Okay.
About that. I got info,
value
but you're
update.
not gonna like it.
Try me.
The gravimetric distortions, the dark matter, the weird train. An invitation? There's only one group of jokers I know who get up to those kinds of theatrics. The Nine.
Well, that certainly is a theory. Although I would expect to have already heard from the emissary if that was the case.
Fine, we'll do this for now. And then once we get into the end game stuff, because yeah, all this armor and shit is gonna be no good to us pretty much. So yeah, we'll worry about that then. This is already unlocked, I don't have to do anything. Okay. You know I love my auto rifle. Here we go. Where are we going?
I'm going to rerun the telemetry to see if I can find another radio transmission. Get us some answers.
Please.
Achieved precarious stabilization, but still request evacuation due to hostile NHI. If we can't close the singularity, we're pulling everyone in with us. Anyone? You out there?
Oh no!
Timestamp on this transmission.
Yeah, that's gonna be happening a lot.
It comes after the Mayday, but the timestamp says it was recorded many months before. Either someone is intentionally trying to scramble these transmissions, or the singularity is causing more problems than we thought.
Is that a, I thought I saw a blue engram drop. Trying to hide from that guy up there. Look around, stability. Yeah, obviously. Let me see what. Damn, that was big. Where are you? Where are you? Another one over here. Where is he? There you go. Oh, not that way. Back this way. And where am I going? Nope, not there. There's a chest there. Requires more knowledge of an unfamiliar language. Have to do the spark thing to get all the way up here. That is not what I was trying to do. That's where I need to go. But there's more knowledge. Alright. Oh. Mining materials.
It's the same Elixni combatants from earlier. They are persistent. Stay vigilant and don't let them come back again.
There goes the transcendence. I have my sword. Where is he? Where is he?
I thought I'd recognize those symbols. This is the House of Exile. Where is the spark? There it is. Okay, it's right there. Shit. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to just brute force my way through that. This is right in front of the thing that I need. Get out of here. Okay. The last time we encountered these Elixni was on Luna. We're called the Exiles because each of them were exiled from their original house.
Bitch, what? Oh, you gotta be shitting me.
That's the last of them. We've got what we need. Let's head back to the train and see if we can't get past that blockade.
No more transmissions on the backlog. The timestamps are all off. Keep heading for the train. Maybe we can triangulate a location.
Back this way. Okay. Okay, the door's open this time. What the fuck? It is no. You are death. 9 reach out. Okay.
Suppose you're right, Drifter, and we are dealing with the Nine. You have the most experience with them. What did you observe in your interactions?
Rumor has it the Nine are extra-dimensional. Caught in the gravity of Sol's heaviest hitters. You know, planets, moons, stuff like that. There are aliens, and there are aliens. And these guys are aliens. They don't live in this dimension. Which means they can mess with you.
The Nine can scheme all they like, but until they affect the real world, let's not give them more power than they actually possess.
Oh. Not how I thought that was gonna go. Rally to the flag. I can do it again. So yeah, I already did it once. Okay. Nice. All right, so there's a meter for
Trespass the domain of the once exile, chosen of the giver. I am Archon Prime, sovereign of this orbit, speaker of the voice invisible.
Actually pay attention now. Alright, here. Let's
No more transmissions on the backlog, and the timestamps are all
push
off.
this up here.
Keep heading for the train. Maybe we can triangulate a location.
Which one was the one? Okay, this works. This is already open, so can't do that again. Now, if there was a thing to get us 2 healing grenades, I would definitely use that, so I should probably look into that, huh?
Trespass the domain of the once exile, chosen of the giver. I am Archon Prime, sovereign of this orbit, speaker of the voice invisible.
has the spark. I might have to use that thing over there to bring that shield down. Oh no, let's do this.
That Elixir wasn't an Archon. I wonder what that was all about.
Okay.
In the wake of destruction, exile falls, and reborn rise.
Hold on.
Okay.
That same voice, this Archon's voice, is coming from another Elixir. I'm not sure what's going on.
Exiles, I prophesy the deathless arrival. Creatures cradled and kissed by the infinite curse of the great machine.
Up there.
Deathless. That sounds like you, Guardian, but, derogatorily.
See what happens here. Hold on.
No more transmissions on the backlog.
Okay.
Timestamps are all off.
Get up right there, pass it real
Keep
quick.
heading for the train.
Shit, excuse
Maybe
me.
we can
Right, I'm right back.
triangulate a location.
And we're back. Also, while I was grab that, do something small now, and I got this. This is the last day that I can eat some bullshit like this. Pizza on the way.
No more transmissions on the backlog, and the timestamps are all off. Keep heading for the train. Maybe we can triangulate a location.
Get that in here.
Voice invisible.
Okay, so they can shoot through the barrier and I can't. Got it.
No more transmissions on the backlog, and the timestamps are all off. Keep heading for the train. Maybe we can triangulate a location.
Trespass the domain of the once exile. Chosen of the Giver. I am Archon Prime, sovereign of this orbit, speaker of the voice invisible.
That Elixir wasn't an Archon. I wonder what that was all about.
One exile falls, and 3 more rise.
Hold on. That same voice, this Archon's voice, is coming from another Elixir. I'm not sure what's going on.
Exile.
Close to myself.
I prophesied
I
that
was too close to myself when I did it. Okay. Okay.
No more transmissions on the backlog, and the timestamps are all off. Keep heading for the train. Maybe we can triangulate a location.
Okay. Alright, so the ammo gauge thing there. Like that. Don't really have to do much without getting more ammo, right?
past the domain of the once Exile, chosen of the Giver. I am Archon Prime, sovereign of this orbit, speaker of the once invisible.
Hello. Y'all hold that. Y'all hold that. Now you and I can dance.
Interesting. That Elixir wasn't an Archon. I wonder what that was all about.
You the wake of destruction. One exile falls, and 3 more rise.
Hold on. That same voice, this
The auto
Archon's
rifle just
voice, is
feels right.
coming from another Elixir. I'm not sure what's going on.
Exiles, I prophesied the deathless arrival. Creatures cradled and killed by the infinite curse of the great machine.
Deathless? That sounds like you, Guardian, but, derogatorily.
What?
Bids us destroy. Bring death to the deathless. Fulfill the destiny of the House of Exile. Strengthen the singularity. Understand?
That voice is coming from another Elixir.
More?
one exile to another. The Witness could possess, but that required a civilization at work with darkness. Could something have drawn them here? Maybe the high concentration of dark matter is boosting this Archon connection to darkness.
Darkness is about connection of memory, but it doesn't work like that. And dark matter, in spite of the name, has nothing to do with darkness.
So this is something else entirely.
That is Sloane's voice. But scout rifle? Okay. Collect unused vessel.
Huh. One of the Archon's lackeys dropped something.
Ophiuchus's energy readings are spiking. This is a container of dark matter, the same connected to the Singularity. Don't let that go.
Okay.
Hold it. Who do you work for, and what's your business here?
Yeah, I could ask you the same thing.
Telemetry originates at this location, but the signal is weak.
What are you doing here?
We're Guardians, from Earth's Vanguard. Circumstances suggest we were invited, but we don't know who sent the invitation.
Earth?
Have you been here a while?
I have journal entries tallying 4 weeks, but my 5 o'clock shadow says a day. Something's wrong with time. It's my job to investigate. You picked up something that's special to the people here. Use it. I'll see you on the other side. We can talk there. You can, tell me all about Earth.
Okay. Now, they've already shown him before, right? So, not a huge surprise that somebody was here, but
That's
Curious
the
to know
man
what
who
the hell
sent
is
the
up.
distress signal. But he didn't seem in distress.
Something's wrong with time.
I'm curious as to how our contact intends to fix it. But his observations seem to be correct.
shit, okay.
And we just got here. There's probably a whole
If I
mess
go back and it's gonna be,
just around the corner.
Agreed. This train's temporal presence is concerning.
That's the least of our worries. The real head-scratcher is our new friend seeing the people here.
Ikora did say she suspected sentient life.
okay.
Sorry for all that earlier. My name's Lodi. My introductions aren't usually that rude. Come on, let me show you around.
So, there are people living
Your
here.
companion gave me a debrief about your mission before she insisted on meeting the scientists here.
Scientists?
Oh yeah, the Ionians are brilliant. They've been great hosts since I showed up here a few weeks back.
Objects from a different time were sent to us, like we were called or invited. Did you get one too?
Of sorts. I got a call of my own. I hope your ride was smoother than mine. Are you headed back to Earth after?
Are you asking for a ride?
Just conversation. Appreciate the offer. I'm staying with the locals for a while. Time distortions all over this place. The Elixni make it hard to traverse further out. Fascinating, aren't they? You know, the language structure is similar to Finnish. Keep an eye out for the House of Exiles. They didn't like me getting close with my recorder. If you're here to sort out the time anomaly, it sounds like we're on the same side. I'll help you look into your calling card. You help the locals with some of the weightier tasks. You seem like you can handle yourself.
Okay.
First in a few words, I can appreciate that.
And now our guardian goes back to not talking at all. Give me a second here. Give me a second. The power more or less going to work the same. I don't have space in the... Yeah, so let me move some of these over. Excuse me. That for one. There's gotta be a get to the postmaster or something from here, right?
These Ionians were able to temporarily stabilize the singularity. They prevented their planet from splitting until someone could help. I'm as surprised as you they've eluded us for so long, but this place is shrouded in dark matter. It could have cloaked the presence of sentient life from the outside. Ghost, did you find the source of the distress signal?
We've made contact with Lodi, here in the settlement. He's offered to help us look into our invitation, if we help the people here. He seems trustworthy, but his presence here feels very convenient.
Yeah, by the look of him, I'd say he's as out of place as we are.
Rethink like all of my fucking builds again. That slideways, yeah. on a second. There was a message there for me. Okay. No. Okay, not yet. Where am I going? Alter relativity. What is that it? Oh, behind us? This thing up here? It would have been nice to have, like, something on the screen to show me to go this way. Okay. There it is. Requires in-depth knowledge of an unfamiliar language. We'll come back. What? We're just like here, and there's like enemies like floating around. What the fuck?
Hello? This is Lodi. Ms. Ray said you received my distress call. Ms. Ray asked that I contact the little Sputnik to work with you both on next steps.
Sputnik?
Is there something I should call you? Apart from Guardians, of course.
This is the Guardian. You can call them Guardian, thank you. I am called Ghost.
Pleasure to be working with you, Mr. Ghost. The Ionians are in less dire straits now, but if anything triggers the singularity, we risk losing the planetoid. Between a black hole on one side and the Archon on the other, the locals have no choice but to seal their settlement. They've been trying to track down that capsule you picked up for ages. Head to the big mechanism at the center of the village. The Ionians call it the Altar of Relativity.
I was just over there and in it. Okay. Okay, and then what? Or are the voice lines just off? Okay. fuck am I? What exactly do I need to do here? I gotta, there's something I need to do. Requires undiscovered technology. What is this? Unlost spirit mode? Open the map guide. Navigate to the resources tab to see your new resource. Maybe exchange for valuables and gear at the altar of relativity on Kepler. Okay. Okay. Yes. Okay. Matter Spark is a better over here to bring the power back to this. It says,
Guardian, the trail we followed here to this planetoid is the strongest through that mechanism.
The singularity must be beyond there. Contained thanks to the Ionians. If Drifter's right, the source of our invitation and the source of the singularity are one and the same. I think the Nine are here. Keep this to yourselves for the moment. Our top priority is stabilizing this planetoid, unless the Nine plan to interfere. They're not a concern.
Lodi, we're at the altar.
Mr. Ghost, this is Lodi. Excellent. Go ahead and drink the contents.
Drink?
No, that can't be right. You do not want to do that. Just say again, do not drink the dark matter in that container. Pour the contents into the mechanism. Hold on, I was provided a diagram. I am so sorry. Ionian verbs change based on the size and shape of the container. I'm still getting a hang of the beverage cutoff.
What the fuck?
It seems to be somewhere around 2 liters. Anyways, the canister contents need to get poured into the mechanism, and all you need to do is drop it in.
Okay. Let's do that. Integrate Strangelet capsule. Strangelet's ebb and flow. Our gravity captured your attention. Remain attentive. What? Okay, let me throw my apple away real quick. Hold on, I'll be right back. How much time do I have for 5 minutes positions? Okay. Alright, give me 1 second. I will be right back. Alright, sorry. Food came and I ended up eating because I didn't want to eat on fucking stream, so my bad. Okay. Let's go back. Holy shit. This is where the latest expansion can be found. Start here to explore Kepler. Section of the portal screen is where you can find operations. Operations are scored activities that offer new gear. Crucible and the Sapphire team ops offer matchmaking. Excluding Crucible ops, you can customize operations to provide unique challenges and greater rewards. It says quick play options here. Whether you're looking for an impromptu match or have a specific strategy in mind, there always will be available activities here to jump into. Oh, okay. Let me go back to where I was. We're gonna go for maybe another hour and then hop off. I know I started late, but I do have a life outside of video gaming. Even if I would much rather just play this. Altered relativity appears to be a relic of a bygone era, a jump drive converted from pre-Golden Age technology, and damaged and repaired with components that are obviously straining to contain the forces surging inside. Most remarks singularity stabilizers likely aren't an off-the-shelf item. Meet Rebecca, Dean of the Ionians.
Guardians? Mr. Ghost, allow me to introduce you to Dean Rebecca, leader of the Ionians.
Dean Rebecca. I've never heard the name Dean. It's beautiful.
Well, the Ionians use a sort of academic hierarchy from what I can tell. And wait, you've never heard the title Dean before?
No. Is it an Ionian name?
No, they use it as a mark of high status here. Oh, and so you know, they haven't seen other humans in centuries. Be patient with them. Our presence here is tremendously significant.
Hello. You are the stranger. You hear the stranger speak, but can't understand. At the bottom of her helmet, you see a tear fall to her tunic. You can't understand her, but know it is a universal language of prayer. She gestures to the distance towards an influx of X. From her intonation, you infer a Vex mind threatens her settlement.
Translating what I can, the Dean's honored to encounter the first
Out the barricade mine to obtain the Acceleron.
She says the Ionians' deity, the thing they call the Holy Anomaly, is on the other side of the altar, threatened by the Singularity. The capsule we put into the altar stabilizes rings of the lock to keep the Singularity contained. It's a collection of dark matter she called a Strangelet. You'll need to get through the lock if you want to find out what's on the other side. We'll need your muscle, Guardian.
to get that. Oh shit, okay. Okay. That was new. Architects? I don't know, that thing shot something at me. Yeah, this is actually kind of nice. They changed up the fighting patterns for the enemies. I mean, it's likely going to be a thing specifically for this location, but
Tell me more about how you got here.
access the terminal to acquire the
The
translation
better
cipher
chance we can
was,
find a solution.
All I know is I woke up here 4 weeks ago in a singed suit. I don't remember how I got here. I know I'm from Earth. I remember my family, but not much else.
That sounds like how a light bearer would wake up, but you don't have a ghost.
No, I'm alive. I mean, you probably know more about this place than I do. But I do remember hearing Guardians have a complicated relationship with memory. Is there any truth to that?
That's a fairly common question. Guardians forget who we were before our first resurrection. We forget in exchange for the light.
Shame. Feels cruel.
Terminals are to decipher Ionian text. Terminals like this can be used to open new areas to explore. Screen eyes you with curiosity, then recognition. In return with newfound understanding, languages converge. I am filled with delight and questions. There's so much I wish to know about the world we left behind. First, the world we inhabit now is troubled, and our altar's connection to the holy anomaly is disrupted. It is a signal that calls for your answer.
Drifter, you've brought them my message, capsized. Find my frequency. I'm not Neon.
No way. Orin. Neon. Orin, what happened to you? I thought you were locked in as the Nine's errand runner. You were gone.
Yes, but my memory is a mess. It's all vetiver. Oh, damn it. Rig transponder. You can pinpoint my location.
undiscovered technology. Gather signal
The hell,
telemetry.
Orin? Why do you sound like you ate a dream journal?
Petrichor. Damn it. I am not adjusting to linear time well. I am no longer emissary. I quit.
You quit?
Is that the Lost Sector sign? I couldn't really tell. Where do you go? Where is
Thought you'd ascended or something. Become a higher being. I didn't know you could quit being emissary.
Me either. But with the right motivation, anything is starlight. You'd be proud. I'm molted.
Oh, I have to know what you mean by molted.
Exactly what it sounds like. I wanted my body back. I wanted my will back.
using you guys? We have fun with each other. I want to go in this way. Okay.
We gotta find her. She only just found shoes, for Pete's sake. Got your location, Orin. Never thought I'd hear from you again.
Scrambled eggs. I meant to deliver a message, but can't remember what it is. I know the Nine will need a replacement emissary. They will not find one nearby on the X-axis. They will need to search a millennia up and down the Y.
Vex. You guys have fun back there. I got somewhere to be. Okay. Oh, hello.
My message
We
found.
were just over here.
I'm Orin, once a Guardian, like you. When I last reached out to the Vanguard, I warned you of the Nine's fallibility. The results of that fallibility are in play now, I think. You will fix it, but how isn't clear. Everything I knew is scattered. My will cleaved from service and rough-hewn clay. It wasn't bloodless, but I know I chose this for a reason. I did. In my memory, when I touch my hand to the moment, I am overcome with dissonance, and another shape, buried in noise, assuming my place. I must speak sharpness to the Drifter. A tint on knowledge held, but still unknown. I'll need your help hunting down the fate that brought us here.
Okay.
So, Orin, you quit and...
Access the altar
Now you
relativity
just-
to begin tracking down the lost strings.
Mitosis. Annoying you have to see me like this now. Scrambled eggs and someone else's shoes. How have you been?
Oh, busy. Feet planted on the ground more often than not. Seeing someone new these days.
Oh. Oh, good. Good for you. Can't say the same. I've been too busy corralling my electrons. Who are you seeing?
It's, Eris Morn.
You have a type, Drifter. I'm happy for you both. Really.
Drifter has a type, huh? Campaign. Meet Lodi and the cartilage divide within the exiles. Word. Okay. That one only has 7 steps, so let's do that one. Oh, and also, yeah, let's see what's here. And see if there's anything we missed. Nope, still the same shit from before. Okay, excuse me, using enhancement cores now. Unable with any rocket or grenade launcher. For activation of force converter. Printing while at critical health. Suspended from being killed by stasis effects immediately grants me booster force for duration. Not really useful. But
Julius until Yakasi.
okay. 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 Those are capsules, Central Academy, and Exiles. Yeah, Exiles Accord is shorter one, so let's do that one. This way. And that's something. Okay. No sparrows, so it's just gonna take one. Let's see what I can do. We could probably go back to that chest that we saw earlier. See what's up there. Okay. Yeah, that sign had to be Lost Sector thing. What's up, Lodi?
I hear you had a run-in with that Archon fellow. Or his cutouts, anyway. Apparently he's the leader of these exiled Elixni, but nobody's seen him in a long time. A real recluse. The Ionians say he can speak through the mouths of his followers. Like some kind of psychic thing. But that's absurd, right? Have you seen this little ventriloquist act?
Yes, actually.
Huh. Well, I'll believe it when I see it myself. I suggest you do a little bang and burn to draw out their leadership. Once we know exactly who we're dealing with, we can do a more realistic threat assessment. I haven't been very deep into the Exiles
Engage the
Accord.
Exiles to acquire the relocator tech and Exile run held by the Exiles.
This architecture seems a little out of the box.
We've dealt with the Elixni houses before, but this does feel different.
Lodi, I need to be frank. I don't buy your story.
Yeah. Well, you don't know the half of it. If I wasn't me, I also wouldn't buy my story.
What do you know about whatever brought you here?
Nothing. I woke up here in a singed suit after the most insane fall of my life. It seems the local Elixni had developed a parallel form of teleportation. They're using dark matter to create portals. If we want to infiltrate their sphere of influence, we'll need that capability. Mr. Drifter says you've got the skills for a smash and grab, so I suggest we go loud. Get us a sample of that tech and we'll be in business.
to be connected to something back there, right? Exactly what I was thinking, okay. Oh, shit. Just disable it from in here. Couldn't at least do the sparky thing. Productive charge, okay. There. Fuck, I dropped that one in, huh? Yeah. Get another one. We got rid of all those materials and start collecting them again. Thank you. Okay, that thing was blown up. We still got bad guys. Hello. The last one. Thank you. Okay. Too close to the flying ones, and then they do the little ground pound. Okay, got it. That one is a boss. Explain so. Okay, that's why that shit hurt. It wasn't just because it was the new enemy type. Okay. Okay. And we lost. I thought that was gonna be it there. Alright, as you're getting tired, it's definitely time to. Where are you, big guy? What? One, two, and three. Okay.
This must be the House of Exile's new teleportation tech. It's mounted in an old cannon frame. That's handy. Scans show the power cell and space inverter have been tampered with. Those mechanisms have dark matter cores.
To activate
They'll
forward,
wear out
locate the
fast.
pads, allow you to teleport to pierce the
It
inaccessible
looks like this
areas.
mobile unit creates an entangled link between a jump pad and wherever you're aiming. Just be careful what you pointed at.
Ooh, okay. That would have been really bad. What does he have on his back? Is it a gun? It is a gun.
Good work out there. You got some real moves.
But is he a guardian? He's
Agents
kind of got
gotta
like the
skill the
warlock
black work
get
and
up
check
going
her
on for him.
past. Makes me wonder how you came to be so dangerous. With expanded access, we can investigate those Elixni in earnest and find the truth about this so-called Archon. We've got some ideas on that. Catch up with me later to get started.
Okay. First step, sabotage House of Exile's Arc Refinery operations. Incident completed. You now have everything you need to launch a time latch mission. Open the Kepler map to find and track the time latch for the mission. Okay, but I will do that tomorrow. Now we are going to call it a day. I wish that I could do more here, because new stuff for Destiny always gets me excited. Alright, so we will see how this all plays out tomorrow. For now, we are done. Okay. Wait, I gotta be standing on the. Yeah. Where? Oh, it's gotta be in there somewhere, huh? Yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we'll finish this tomorrow. See what else we can get into. Or more Kepler. Alright. I am heading out of here. You guys have a good one. And I know I'm gonna be behind everybody in the game, but I get it. It's all good. Alright, I'm out, y'all. I will catch y'all later.